right, let's continue with the Atlanta Thrashers Rebirth. It is the start of Year 8, the 2031-2032 season. We are coming off of a third-round exit in the playoffs. We are definitely in our win-now mode. I am really liking our lines. If we look at those, I've made a little bit of changes from last episode. So the new lines. This first line, we are going to go Radulov on the first. He's been playing so good for us. He played really good in the playoffs. So I think he deserves that first line spot. I was thinking about putting Rita there, but we don't get as good pluses, and I think Radulov deserves that first line spot. So we're going to go Radulov with McQueen and Strome at a +5. That is looking really good. Second line, we are going to go Kavanaugh, our 19-year-old rookie, with Lindell and Rita, our 19-year-old second-year rookie of the year last year. So two really young guys with our responsible two-way player in Lindell, I think could be good. They get a +1. Kavanaugh, we're going to try to get him the rookie of the year this year. These guys were in the same draft, 2030. Kavanaugh was a 6th overall pick, and Rita was 5th. So one pick apart. Those two on the same line with Lindell. Our third line, we're going to go McMichael, Missa, and Josh Doan with an even. They don't get any pluses or minuses. But I think that could be a really good scoring third line. I really like that balance. Our fourth line looks good as well. Nikolishin at an 82, Bonvi at an 83, and Ralston at an 83. With even on that plus-minus. I really like our depth. Forward-wise, we are looking really good. Defensively, we are going Dunham with Reinbacher with a +1. Our defensemen don't really get great pluses the way I want to play them. Cam York, and we're going to go Schneider over Carlo on the second. Just because Schneider is younger. He's under contract next year. I think getting him a little bit more playing time than Carlo would be good. So Carlo and Bremberg on the third with an even. Power play, we're going our first line with Rita and Dunham with a +5. Hopefully that power play can be deadly. I want a deadly first unit power play. Second power play, little bit of a change. I'm going to play Dunham quarterbacking both power plays. I want him to get more power play points. He's been getting plus-minus points, and he's been a positive player. Last year was a really good positive year for him, but I want him to get more power play points. So having him on both power plays, he can get a little bit more ice time. Last year at 24-33. So getting him more to like 26, 25 minutes should be good. So Dunham is going to be quarterbacking both power plays. We do still have Cam York, our other offensive defenseman, playing that right D. And then we're going to go Lindell, Missa, and Kavanaugh as the forwards with a +2. So the player getting left off, who probably deserves it, is Josh Doan. Josh Doan doesn't really deserve these minutes that he's about to get. We have him under contract for next year as well. So Josh Doan probably is not going to be happy with the minutes he's going to get. Maybe move him at the deadline. We'll see. We'll see how things go. He can always go to that second. Kavanaugh to the third. Gets us a +1 on the third, so that would be a little better. But we're going to start with Josh Doan only on the third line. Kind of sucks, but we're not burying anyone on the fourth line this year. If we look at our penalty kill, we're going to go Lindell, McMichael, Reinhart, Schneider. They get a +2. We're going to go Bonvie, Ralston, Carlo, Dunham with a +2 on the second. Third, we're going to go Missa, Nikolishin, York, Bremberg. They're going to even. So all of our fourth liners are on the penalty kill. When we don't have a fourth liner on any of the special teams, I call it burying him, basically. But we're not doing that this year. We have a third liner buried, which is a little bit different. 3-man PK, we're going to go Lindell, Reinbacher, Schneider, Bonvie, Carlo, Dunham, Missa, York, Bremberg. Extras, 4-on-4 line 1, our first line with Dunham. Second line with York. Third line with Reinbacher. 3-on-3, we're going to go McQueen and Strome with Dunham. Rida, Radulov, York. Rida is a center, so we can win a draw. Face-off 82. Have him over Lindell on that second 3-on-3. 3-on-3. 3, we are going Lindell, Missa, Reinbacher. Extra attacker, we're going Strome and Rida. And then shootout, we're going to go Strome, Dunham, Radulov, Missa, Rida. And then in net, I did send Finley back down to the AHL. I thought about it. I decided we want to have him playing. Getting him more playing time is more important than getting him backup time in the NHL. So we're going to go Diego and George backing up. If we look at our goalie situation, when we go to, let's go to the trade screen. Go to our goalies. We could do the strategy of Diego right now, Finley. We move on from Diego straight to Finley. And then maybe we move on from Finley to this guy we drafted this year. 19-year-old, 66 overall. Once Finley deserves to get paid, maybe Ovechkin is a starter. He was a gem. Drafted him 50th. So that could be the goalie strategy. We also have another elite medium. He's a little bit older, only 69, so he could be a trade piece. But we could move on from Diego to Finley to Ovechkin. Could be the goalie strategy, but we'll see. And since we are in our win now mode, if we go to our contracts, we go to extensions, we do have a couple UFAs. Cam York, McMichael. I would maybe look to move these guys if we weren't trying to win with them. So maybe not the best asset management coming up here, but we are trying to win. So we are going to try to keep these guys unless all hell breaks loose this year and we aren't looking at a playoff spot. Then we can look to maybe move on from these UFAs. But for now, we want a cup. So they're on the squad. I think I'm going to probably wait on everybody. Maybe not Nikolishin. Let's see what Nikolishin wants for an extension. He wants 3 years, 245. Nikolishin is a good morale guy. He is a leader. So 3 years, 2.5. I don't mind that. This is his last RFA year, so Yeah, 3 years, 2.5 for Nikolish. Bottom 6 or middle 6 type guy. Probably not going to be on your first line. He is an elite low. 3 years, 2.5. I like that. Get back to me on that one. Missa and Radulov both are saying no to extensions. So I'm pretty sure they're going to be very expensive if we even try. Radulov, 2 years, almost 12. If we go to 8, he's looking at almost $19 million a year. So we're going to wait on him. Hopefully he wants an extension sometime this year. Same for Missa. Missa wants 6 at almost 12. If we go to 5, he goes to 16. If we go to 7 and 8, yeah, he's at 18. So we're going to try to make these guys want an extension, but they are RFA'd. So not a huge deal. Any goalies that need contracts? George. What does George want? 2 years, 8.5. That's cheap. I like that. 2 years, 9. That's plenty fair. I accept. George, 2 more years. Oh, that's the exact same thing that he was on. All right. Sounds good. Backup role. 25 years old. Do have other elite mediums coming. All right. That looks good. Diego, hopefully playing a lot this year. All right. The lineups are set. We are trying to win. Let's sim to next game. Start conversation with Coach Yip. All right. Season goal. Looking at the roster on paper, this team is good enough to compete for a cup. That is my goal for this team this season. I agree. Let's win a cup. Preseason. Let's keep it the same with the morale. Try to get these guys team bonding a little bit happier. Develop better. Ask for not so hellacious contracts. Get that shit out of my face. There we go. Nikolish accepts the contract. 3 years, 2.5. Let's go. Good locker room guy. And a sneaky point guy. Get that shit out of my face. Let's double check settings real quick. Make sure our injury return warning set to fully healed. Fully healed. Auto rotate goalie off. I am controlling the goalie rotation. Okay, first game will go Diego. First preseason game against the Ottawa Senators. Game 1 preseason. 4-3 OT win. We'll go every other with our goalies. George starting. Game 2, Toronto Maple Leafs. George in net. 6-3 win. Good. Diego starting. Boston Bruins. Game 3. They are 1-2. Let's keep the good times rolling this preseason. 3-2 shootout loss. George starting. Florida Panthers 3-1. 5-0 win. Let's go. Taking care of business. Diego starting. Good game for George. Tampa Bay Lightning. What is this game? 5? 8-4 win. Holy shit. George starting. Buffalo Sabres. 1-4. 7-4 win. We are scoring this preseason. Diego starting. Montreal Canadiens 5-1. We're 5-0-1. 5-4 win. George starting. Last game of the preseason. Detroit Red Wings 4-1-2. 7-3 loss in the last preseason game. Diego starting. He save percentage under 900. Goals against over 3 in the preseason. George. Worse. Oh my god, we did not get good goaltending this preseason. That's not good. Sim to next game. Let's get the season started. Back-to-back to start. Tampa Bay Lightning are already 1-1. Here we go. Game 1 of Year 8. 2031-2032 season. Let's see some better goaltending. Here we go. Game 1. Tampa Bay Lightning. 5-2 win. Good. Okay. Back-to-back. Let's get George in right away. Get him a start. George starting. Game 2. Montreal Canadiens are already 3-0. Holy shit. Hoffer is playing great for them. Save percentage of .984. Oh my god. Okay. See if we can score this game. Advanced day. 6-3 win. Suck it. 5 goals, 6 goals to start the year. George with a win. Diego back starting. Always good to get your backup goalie a win early in the year. Game 3, New Jersey Devils. 2-1. Diego starting. Josh Doan injured with a sprained ankle. His estimated return October 31st. Okay, Josh Doan on the third line. No special teams. We have good call-up options. Parsak in 82. Backman in 82. Beckman in 81. Glenn Cross 81. Maybe Backman? We could elevate someone on the fourth line. He could be the buried forward. Yeah, he is a grinder. Backman. Not Beckman. Backman. Edit lines. Okay, fourth line. Who deserves to be elevated to the third? Nikolishin with 1 assist. +2, 9 minutes. Bonvie is a center. Kind of want to keep him. 1 assist and even. Ralston. No points, -1. Okay, we'll do Nikolishin up. He is right-handed. He can play right wing, even though he likes left. Backman in all lines. Backman is left-handed, so that should work. Backman buried a little bit. HL. Best lines. All right. Athen Aces 1-0-1 to start. Get Finley all those starts. 3-2 loss against the Devils. 2-1. Diego's save percentage under 900. Keep an eye on that. Nashville Predators 3-2. (5-3) loss. Too many goals against. Let's get George in. Back-to-back. George starting. Save percentage under 900. Goals against 3. Diego 8-7. Save percentage. Goals against 3.39. Not good. We need better goaltending. New York Rangers 3-3. Two-game losing streak. 3-0 loss. No goals. Can't score. Diego starting. Chicago Blackhawks 2-3. We are 2-3. Come on. Better goaltending. 2-1 loss. Better goaltending. Now your offense is bad. Oh, geez. That's not the problem I thought we were going to have. Advance. 2-4 to start. Utah Hockey Club 5-1. 3-2 win. There we go. Better. Back-to-back again. Red Wings 5-2. Bruins 4-4. Okay, we'll leave Diego in. Red Wings 5-2. 8-5 win. Holy scoring. George starting. Kind of a lot of back-to-backs already this year. George getting some playing time. This is his third game already. Boston Bruins 4-4. 5-4 shootout loss. That is 9 games. We'll do one more. Look at some stats. Diego starting. Game 10. Vegas Golden Knights 6-3-1. Josh Doan fully healed. Let's continue. Edit lines. Backman was buried. 6 games he got in. 1 goal. +2. 6:52 ice time. Not bad. Get Nikolishin back to the 4th. 9 games. 3 goals. 1 assist. -1 for Nikolishin. Backman out. Josh Doan back in. Josh Doan, 3 games, 1 goal, 2 assists. 8:49. That's weird because he got injured. Probably really early in a game. But point per game so far for Josh Doan. Send Backman down. Backman down. AHL best lines. Athens Aces 7-1-1. They're probably going to be good again. Game 10, Vegas Golden Knights 6-3-1. We're 4-4-1. Can we be above 500? 2-1 win. Good. Okay. A little bit better goaltending. Let's look at some stats. After 10 games, we are 3rd in our Atlantic Division. 11 points. Goals for 3.4, which is good. Goals against is 3. Any higher than that would be bad. Power play 19.2. That needs to be better. PK 74.1. That really needs to be better. Strome leads the team 11 points in 10 games. McQueen with 9. Lindell with 9. Radulov with 8. Cam York with 8. That's a good start for him. Kavanaugh with 7, our rookie. Ritta, our second year, with 7. Dunham with 7. Any bad plus minus? Carlo with a +5. Reinbacker with a +5. Missa with a -4. Schneider with a -2. Radulov, York, -1. Missa -4 on the 3rd line. 14:35 ice time. We got to do something with the PK. Lindell McMichael. 2 goals, 3 assists. He's an even with 12-22. Should we put maybe Josh Doan on the PK? Rolston +1. Nikolishin even. Maybe let's try Josh Doan on the PK. Maybe we should do just our defense pairings for the PK as well. Dunham on the right side, Reinbacher on the left, off hands. And then this would be Cam York. Do we want to do Cam York on the second PK? I guess we'll try it. It needs to be better anyways, so might as well try. Let's go Schneider, 83. So this is just our PK lines. Bremberg on the right. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, let's go Carlo on the left. Yeah, so I'll do that for the 3-man as well. Dunham is going to get a lot of playing time, but that's fine. I like Dunham getting more playing time. There we go for the second 3-man. Remberg on the right. Carlo on the left. Try to switch our defensemen, see if that makes a difference. We need to get that goals against down. Diego needs to be better. See if he can improve this next 10. Carolina Hurricanes 5 and 6. Try to get Diego some starts here. Kavanaugh injured. Abdominal strain. Return November 12th. So that's a second line guy. We could move Josh Doan up. So let's call Backman back. Backman is back, man. Go Josh Doan to the second. Gets a +1. Nikolashin to the third. +1. It would be nice to have a little bit better pluses on the bottom lines. Backman back in. Power play 2. Let's get Josh Doan in. He deserves to be on some kind of power play anyways. Josh Doan, 5 games, 1 goal, 3 assists, +4. Yeah, he's doing good. Get him on the left side. Missa on the right. So let's do Josh Doan off of the PK and get Backman. On the PK, get him some more ice time. There we go. Our whole fourth line is on the PK. I like that. Josh Doan on the 4-on-4. And Nikolashin on the 4-on-4. 3-on-3 I think is fine. Should be good. Diego, save percentage still under 9. Gotta get that up. Athens, best lines. Athanasius, 8-1-2. 3-2 win against Carolina. 6-4-1. Columbus Blue Jackets, 6-6-1. Athens, injury, best lines. Columbus, 6-6-1. Diego starting. 5-3 loss. We have a back-to-back coming. Let's keep Diego in. Seattle Kraken, 6-6-1. Come on. Better goaltending. Get that shit out of my face. 5-4 loss. Is that back-to-back games with 5 goals against? George starting. Diego needs to be better. Edmonton Oilers 9-4-1. We are around 500. Kavanaugh fully healed. Let's try to get him in. Decline trades. Backman. He's played 8 games, 1 point, +2. He is buried though. As long as he's a plus, That's fine. Josh Doan back to the third. Kavanaugh back in. Power play line 2. Get Kavanaugh back in. Let's try Josh Doan back on the PK. Try it. Kavanaugh back on the 4-on-4 line 2. Nikolishin off. Josh Doan back on. Send Backman back down. AHL best lines. Athanasis 11-1-2. Holy shit. Edmonton Oilers 9-4-1. We are 6-6-1. George is starting. Save percentage 900. Better than Diego's. Multiple players on Athens are eligible to be dressed. Best lines. 5-1 win. George, good game. Offense, good game. Back to back, we will change him up. George is now an 81. That's good. Diego back starting. If Diego cannot beat the 3-11-1 St. Louis Blues and have a good game, we might ride George for a little bit. Here we go. St. Louis Blues, winnable game. George, gotta be better. Athens, best lines. 3-2 win. Diego was better. That's good. Okay, 2 days off. Keep Diego in. New York Islanders 8-6-2. We are above 500 with a 3-1 loss. Diego's save percentage 880. Goals against way over 3. George save percentage 913. Goals 254. That's good. Let's get him back starting. Yeah, if he has a good game, we might ride him. George is in. Calgary Flames 8-6-3. We are not in a wild card at the moment. Tiebreakers going to the Bruins. George, can he get a win? 6-2 win. Do we play better with George? Let's ride him. Ottawa Senators 8-10-1. This will be 18 games. 5-4 shootout win. George is getting wins. We will keep riding him. Pittsburgh Penguins 10-8-1. 6-3 win. George keeping us in it. One more game to 20. Philadelphia Flyers 8-10-2. We're riding George. This will be his 9th game. 10th game. 6-0 loss. Okay, back down to earth a little bit. George, save percentage under 900. Get Diego back starting. Diego's save percentage not good either. Let's look at some stats after 20 games. We are in a wild card with 23 points. Tampa Bay's right behind us with 22. Goals for 3-4-5. Good. But goals against 3.3. That's bad. That needs to be better. Power play 15.5. That's gotten worse. PK has gotten better, 81.6. And we are 6-4 the last 10. 1-5 on the road, which is bad. McQueen with 20 points in 20 games. Strome with 18. Radulov with 18. Dunham with 16 points in 20 games. Only 2 power play points. Holy shit, he's getting 28-22 ice time. Oh my god, that's a lot. He is a +3. Rita, 15 -2. Lundell, 14 +3. Cam York, 13 assists. No goals. He's an even. Missa still a -4. Any bad plus minuses? Reinbacker +7. That's good. Missa still the worst, -4. Rita, -2. Only 4 minus players. The biggest thing has been goaltending. Cannot get a save right now. Diego with 14 games, 7 wins, 6 losses. Save percentage 888. George is 886. This needs to be better. Let's look at the power play. Maybe Dunham off the second. And we'll get Josh Doan in. Some more ice time. Power play time for Josh Doan. And maybe we'll take him off. The penalty kill for McMichael on the PK again. He's not doing bad. Not a whole lot of ice time for him. 83 overall. Let's go another 10. Gotta get some saves. Imagine where our record could be with average goaltending. It just needs to be average. That's all I want for goaltending. Florida Panthers 8-5. Couple tweaks. 5-4 shootout loss. Still too many goals against. Sabres 10-11-0. Ride Diego. Get him above 900. 6-3 win. Good. Vancouver 16-6-1. They are tied with 33 points with Maple Leafs at the top of the league. This is a good team. Good test. Come on, Diego. 5-2 win. Good. That's a good team. That's a good win. Is that a turning point? December 1st. We have a back-to-back. Jets 16-6-1. Leave Diego in. Come on. Another big game. 5-1 win. Good, Diego. Good, Diego. Back-to-back. We'll take him out. Kings are bad. George starting. Kings are 6-17-2. Gotta win this game. 5-2 win. Good. Back-to-back. Good games. Good offense. Good goaltending. Let's go. Diego starting. We're moving up the standings. Good. Dallas Stars 16-7-2. We're running the gauntlet right now. Ottinger 918 save percentage. Another good team. Can we get another good win? 4-3 OT win. Let's go. 3 huge dubs right there. Colorado Avalanche, another good team. 15-9-2. Let's keep going. Come on. Josh Doan injured, fractured collarbone. January 27. Josh Doan. Third line. Probably bring up Backman again. He's an 83. What's he been doing in the AHL? 16 games, 11 points, +4. He is a grinder. He's getting almost 21 minutes in the AHL. Yeah, bring him back up for that fourth line. Bring Nikolishin up. How's he doing? Let's see. No, not McMichael. Nikolishin. 27 games, 3 goals, 7 assists, -1. Ralston. 27 games, 3 goals, 2 assists. He's an even. Kolashin to the 3rd. Backman in the 4th. Or do we do Backman on the 3rd? 82, he's a grinder. What does that look like? He is an 83. Gets a +1. He does like right wing. Do we try that on the 3rd? Backman. He's been playing good. Let's give him some 3rd line time. Power play. Let's get Kolashin on the power play. 4th line. 2nd power play for Kolashin. PK. We'll do Backman. Take Kolashin off the PK for Backman. Gets an even. All right, we'll try that. 4-on-4 line 3. Let's go Kolashin over Backman. Athens will do best lines. Parasak probably deserves some time. Almost a point per game, +14. Yeah, he spent the whole year in the AHL last year, 65 points. Probably deserves some more NHL time. He's just not good defensively, not good physically. Strictly offensive sniper. Just gotta wait it out. Wait it out in the AHL for now. Athens are 19-5-2. 7-6 win against the Avs. Is that a 4-game win streak if I am counting correctly? 6 goals against. Not good. Do we ride them? Diego against the Wild. Probably 17-9-2. We're running the gauntlet right now, but we're picking up dubs. Riding them. Diego still not over 900 save percentage. Let's keep going, though. Keep going. 3-2 shootout win. Good. Good game. Under 3. We're riding him. Diego. Athens. Best lines. We do have a back-to-back game coming. Anaheim Ducks 16-8-4. So another good game. Oh, my God. Okay. 3-1 loss. Not a bad game. Bad offensive game. San Jose Sharks. Let's get George in. George starting. San Jose Sharks 11-15-5. Winnable game even with a backup. Come on. 6-1 win. Good. Good game all around. Diego starting. George with a good game, though. That was 30 games. Let's look at the injury real quick. Josh Doan, fractured collarbone, January 27th. It is December 15th. That's going to be a while. Month and a half. Let's look at some stats. That was a better last 10 games for sure. We are 2nd in the Atlantic with 40 points. Bruins with 42. Toronto with 38. Canadians 36. 32, 32, 32. 29. All right. Pretty good division. Goals for 3.8. That is really good. Goals against is still over 3. But we are outscoring our problems right now. Special teams are looking good. 23.8. Power play, good. PK, 86.5. Good. Last 10, 8-1-1. Let's keep her going. McQueen with 33 points in 30 games. Radulov with 32. Strome with 28. Those guys are all pluses on that first. Dunham with 28 points. +7. 4 power play points. He's doing really good. Lindell doing really good. 28 plus 4. Ritta, 20 even. Cam York, 19 minus 1. Missa, 18 minus 5. Kavanaugh, the rookie, 16 plus 3. 3 power play points. He's getting 17, 10 ice time. All right. Josh Doan has been playing good with not very many minutes. Backman with 11 games, only 1 point. But he is a plus 3. He is getting buried. 9:09 ice time. As long as he's a positive. I don't care if he really scores. I want him to be a positive fourth liner. Carlo, plus 5. Any bad plus minuses? Reinbacher, plus 13. Missa, minus 5. Schneider, minus 4. Do we go Schneider to the third pair? Let's go Brandon Carlo to the second pair. Schneider to the third. Carlo is a plus. Schneider is a minus. Try it. That's kind of the only move I want to make. Missa is a minus, but we're not going to play Bonvi over Missa. Probably don't want to do that, so keep that the way it is. We could go Backman back to the fourth, Nikolish into the third. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, after 30 games, we figured it out a little bit after a mediocre start. Second in our division. Toronto, 18, 10, and 2. Good team. They are 2 points behind us in the standings. This is a good, big divisional game. Here we go. Diego starting. 3-2 shootout loss. Still up 1 on them. 3 days off. Another back-to-back. Sim to next game. Athens. Best lines. Washington 15, 16, and 2. Canadians 18, 12, and 4. So we'll go George. George starting. Washington 15, 16, and 2. 4-2 loss. Diego starting. Diego save percentage almost 900. 899. Let's get it there. Montreal 18, 12, and 4. Come on, Diego. 7-5 win. That's not going to get the save percentage up. It's a win nonetheless. Our offense is good. New Jersey Devils 20, 13, and 1. 4-3 OT loss. And looks like we're at Christmas. 34 games. Let's maybe look at contracts again. Radulov and Missa are still no's. That's not good. Bremberg, Cam York, Backman. Let's go Backman. He's been up and down a little bit. What's he want? 3 years at 1.9. If we were to do this, I mean, I don't mind that. If he's 2 years, he's an RFA. 3 years, he's a UFA. I'd rather go 2. If we do 8 years, it's 2.2. He's 22 years old. He's an elite low. He's a grinder. Could he eventually be an everyday third liner? I think he probably could. If we did 8 years at 2.5, would that be a bad contract? Elite low grinder. He is really good defensively. That would be committing to him. We are probably going to get rid of McMichael and maybe Josh Doan, so that I don't mind. 2.5. He is 83 overall. I don't mind that. Let's do it. 8 times 2.5 for Backman. Committing to a elite low grinder. Bremberg wants one. He wants 2 years, 1.425. He remains in RFA. 3 years, he's a UFA. If we did 2, 1.5 offer, I accept. All right, Bremberg, 2-year deal. 3rd pair defenseman. McMichael wants one, but I think we're probably going to move on from him. Cam York, probably 5 years at 8.75. 4, he gets a little less expensive. 3, 2, 1, this is all the same. 8. I would rather go 4. 4 at 8.5. 4 at 8.5 seems better to me. 8.5 for a second pair defenseman is kind of expensive. But he is producing better. And he's not getting scored on so much. 4 years, 8.5. No clause. We could get rid of him. Offer. Cam York, get back to me on that one. He is a UFA, so that would be good to get him locked in. 20 points. He's a -3. 20, 24 ice time. 8.5 is a little expensive for that, but he is 6.5 right now. Missa and Radulov are both no's. McMichael, we could maybe just offer something and then trade him. 3 years, 3.525. 2 years at 3.25 seems better. Let's offer him that, see if he takes it. All right, we got some offers to players that want them. Missa, Radulov, both still don't want one, but they're RFAs. Something to chew on over Christmas, guys. It's Advanced Day. Advanced Day. See if these guys accept any of these. Merry Christmas. And reject. Backman rejects. Looking for a small market team. Cam York eagerly accepts. Thrilled to join a large market team. I guess we're a large market team. McMichael accepts. We might not use him after this year, but we'll see. We'll see. Advanced Day. Nashville Predators, 17, 13, and 5. 3-2 loss. Back-to-back. New York Rangers, 16, 18, and 2. Blackhawks, 21, 13, and 2. We'll go George for this New York game. George starting. New York Rangers, 16, 18, and 2. 4-3 loss. George not playing great. We could maybe call up Finley. Diego starting. George, 14 games, 6 wins, save percentage 8.86, goals against 3.27. Diego, not a whole lot better. Finley is an 82. Save percentage 9.27 in the AHL. Goals against 2.01. Do we try Finley a little bit here? Athens Aces 28, 5, and 3. Maybe try Finley a little bit. Let's do Chicago Blackhawks 21, 13, and 2. Diego starting. Can he have a good game? 4-3 loss. Let's try Finley. We will send George down. Call Finley up. Finley starting. Getting his first NHL game, 22 years old. He played 82 games last year in the AHL. He's having a really good year this year. He deserves this call-up. Athens, best lines. George, get some AHL starts. See what he can do down there. We're on a skid. Can Finley break us out of it? Utah Hockey Club, 19-16-2. Finley's first NHL start. Let's see if we can get back in the win column here. 6-4 win. Save percentage under 900. Let's go, Diego. Gotta win. Not a great game. We'll do Diego starting. Maybe go every other or something, unless someone wants to take these games by the balls and actually save the puck. Detroit Red Wings 22-15-0. Good game. Good game. 3-2 shootout loss. Not a bad game for Diego. Keep him in. Boston Bruins 23-13-3. This will be game 40. Carlo, fully healed. Didn't tell me he was injured. Continue. Just got banged up quick. 4-3 loss. Stat Central. Up and down season so far. We are 5th in our division, holding a wild card with 47 points. Florida Panthers behind us with 44. Pretty close in our division. Goals for 3-6-7, good. Goals against 3-2-2, not good. Power play 23.1, that's good. Penalty kill 83.5, that's good. Last 10, 2-5-3, not good. We need goaltending. McQueen 47 and 40, Radulov 46, Strome 43. That first line doing good. Dunham is almost a point per game, 39 points, +8. Do we put Dunham back on both power plays? I kind of want to. He's getting a lot of ice time. Lindell 32 points. He is a -1. Ritta -5. Cam York -4. Missa -5. Reinbacher +15, Strome +12. First line, first pair is doing good. Missa, Schneider, Ritta, York, Kavanaugh, Lindell. I think we just need better goaltending. Let's get Finley his second start. Finley starting. Vegas Golden Knights 16-19-5. We are hitting the skids. This is a beatable team. Come on. Finley, second game. 3-2 shootout win. Good. Keep him in there. We need some consistency in net, and I think this team will be good. Carolina Hurricanes 22-17-3. Finley's maybe biggest game, biggest test. Let's see if he can pull one out. 7-4 win. Let up 4, but we got the dub. Athens, best lines. Back to back, let's go Diego. Diego starting. Columbus Blue Jackets, a beatable team, 18-22-3. Diego in net. 2-1 win. Good. Finley starting. Seattle Kraken 24-17-3. 3-0 win for Finley. 4 games, 4 wins. Save percentage over 900. Goals against under 3. We'll keep him in there. Another back-to-back game, though. Edmonton Oilers 18-25-2. Come on, Finley. We're riding them. 4-3 loss. Okay. Finley's an 82. Diego, we will start. St. Louis Blues 19-25-2. Winnable game. 4-1 loss. Over 3 again from Diego. Offense wasn't there. Finley back starting. New York Islanders 22-20-4. Need a save. Need a save. 2-1 win. Finley, my boy. Save percentage 920. Let's go. Get that shit out of my face. A little bit of a break here. Must be the All-Star break. Injuries. Josh Doan should be back soon. 27th. Let's advance till he's back. Hopefully soon. Josh Doan fully healed. Okay, continue. Athens. Best lines. What do we want to do here? McMichael, 16 goals, 7 assists, +1. Nicolashin on the third, 8 goals, 12 assists, +1. Ralston, 6 goals, 6 assists, +6. That's good for the fourth line. Bonvie, good for the fourth line. Backman, 4 goals, no assists. He is a +6. I think we got to send him down, though. I think we got to go Nicolashin back to the fourth. Josh Doan back on that third. Maybe I could start looking for a trade for either Josh Doan or McMichael. We'll keep simming for now. Send Backman down. Yes. We could maybe try to trade Beckman. Get him off that first line and off getting so much minutes. Give other guys minutes. Should we trade Beckman right now? We have other guys we're calling up. Let's do a fine trade for Beckman. See what if anything pops up. Adam Beckman has a little bit of trade value. Fine trade. Ooh. Third and a 7th? Third and a 7th? Fourth and a player. Third and a player. Fourth and a 6th. Third and a 7th. I don't mind that for Beckman. Third and a 7th. From a lot of teams. Maybe who's not doing good? Look at some records. I think Canucks are good. Jets, 4th and a 7th. Ducks, 3rd and a 7th. How are the Ducks? They are 2nd in their division, so they're pretty good. So Ducks are good. Bruins, I think, are good. Who's maybe not great and still offering the 3rd and a 7th? Columbus Blue Jackets, I don't really know. Stars, I don't really know. Let's do the Stars. I don't really know. Who cares? 3rd and a 7th for Beckman. Hell yeah. Too few skaters in the AHL. Edit AHL lines. All right, now who will be on that first? Samson. Elite low, 21 years old. Yeah, probably better to get him some more ice time. Sniper. Yep, I like that move. Probably should have done that earlier, honestly. But there we go. Adam Beckman. Wasn't the call-up, so might as well get rid of him. Don't want him taking up ice time on the AHL. Athens Aces are 37-7-6. They are doing really good. Probably, yeah, they're leading the AHL. Good to see. 77 points for them. All right, let's keep going. We're at 47 games. Sim to at least 50 and give maybe Finley some more starts here. See if he can stay hot. Reamer, no. Calgary Flames, 17, 25, and 6. Winnable game. 5-0 win. Finley with a shutout. Ottawa Senators, 22, 21, and 7. Another winnable game. Finley, can he stay hot? 4-2 win. Finley, save percentage 930. Holy shit. Come take this net. One more game to 50. Pittsburgh Penguins, 32, 14, and 4. Good team. This is Finley's biggest test. Come on. No. 5-4 OT loss. Okay, got a point against a good team. That is 50 games. We are back to second in the division, 62 points. Montreal was 65. We have been up and down because this is a tight race in this division. Goals for, 3.6. Good. Goals against, 304. That's going down. Finley has been getting that goals against down. If we could get that down below 3, that would be great. Special teams are good. Power play, 24.2. PK, 84.4. Both really good. And last 10, 7, 2, and 1. We are having good swing. Or first, it was a bad swing. And then it was getting better. Then a bad swing. Then it was better. We are an up and down team this year. All because of the goaltending, I think. So, 50 games. Second in our division. It is a tight race, though, so we cannot skid. Let's go. We normally go 60 if things are going good. But we might have some decisions to make. Let's do 55 games, see where we're at. Give Finley some more starts, even though that was 5 goals against. Let's do Diego 1 game. Diego starting. Philadelphia Flyers, 27, 20, and 5. Diego starting. Can he get above 900? 3-0 win. Shutout. And he is above 900 save percentage. Oh my god, it only took him 33 games. Should we keep him in? He did get a shutout. Keep him in. Florida Panthers, 24, 21, and 7. Diego. 3-2 win. There we go. Good game again. Keep him in. Buffalo Sabres, 20, 30, and 2. Gotta win this game. Atlanta, Reinbacher injured upper body. March 6th. Right-handed defenseman. Right-handed would be Spacek. Ladd. Top 4 medium right-handed defensive defenseman. 53 games. He's a plus 34. Trent Ladd. He's 22 years old. Drafted him 19th. Has he gotten any NHL games? He has not. Okay. Trent Ladd gets the call. His first NHL games. Brandon Carlo likes the second. Schneider likes the second. If we were to put him right in, what would that look like? Substitute in all lines. He likes the first. We did that. Minus. Shit. Minus. Should we try him on the first? Depending on how long that injury is. Let's try him. Trent Ladd getting some big minutes in the NHL right away. First pair, first PK. Athens 40-10-3. Holy shit. 6-3 win for Diego. Another good game. Let's keep going. Keep going. Canucks are good. 34-18-2. We are still second in our division. People right on our heels. Teams on our heels. Vancouver. Big game. Here we go. Diego. 6-3 loss. All right, let's change it up. Finley starting. Winnipeg Jets 25-24-5. Dunham fully healed. Didn't say he was injured. All right, winnable game. Finley back in. This will be 55-6-4 win. Okay, over 3. Let's go back to Diego. Diego starting. If we look at George, how's he doing in the AHL? 18 games, 11 wins, 5 losses. Better numbers. All right, George needs a confidence boost. Hopefully that'll do it for him. But Finley doesn't really want to give up this net. Maybe Diego doesn't either now that he's got some competition here. Los Angeles Kings are bad. We got to win this game. 16-35-6. Oh, no. 4-3 OT loss against a bad team. Finley starting. Let's go to 60. Dallas Stars 34-16-6. Another good test for Finley. See if he can handle it. 4-1 loss. Go every other. Diego starting. This has been the year of whoever's hot gets the net. Colorado Avalanche 31-24-2. We're dipping in the standings now. Gotta get a win. 3-2 shootout win. Good game. Good save percentage. Keep Diego in. Minnesota Wild 32-20-7. Another good game. Diego. Decline. 4-0 loss. Finley starting. This will be game number 60. Anaheim Ducks 34-18-7. Another good game. Can Finley get another dub? 3-1 win. Finley playing really good. That is 60 games. Let's look at stats. We are 4th in our division. We are in a wild card. 75 points. But it is tight. This could go to anybody. This is going to be the first 5 teams I would say could land anywhere at the end. A little bit of a dip to Ottawa. 64 points. 10-point difference. Goals for 3.5. That's good. That's what we want. Offense heavy team, but goals against needs to be below 3. We're almost below 3. Better goaltending will help. Power play has cooled off a little bit, but still fine. 21.2%. PK's been good all year. 84.7. Last 10, 6-3-1. We have been very hot and cold this year. McQueen with 67 points, plus 17. This whole first line is above a point per game. And really good plus minus. They are doing good. Getting some power play points. Lindell, 49 points, plus 4. Dunham, 49 points, plus 13. 6 power play points. 26, 28 ice time. He's getting more PK time this year. Tony Ritta, 39 points, minus 5. Cam York playing good, plus 2. Missa, minus 10, 27 points, 12 power play points. A little bit disappointing 5-on-5 from that third line, maybe. Kavanaugh, 26 -1. Little bit disappointing. He's a power forward. He's kind of balanced all over the place, though. Nikolishin, 26 +2. Trent Ladd in 7 games. 2 points, -1. 24:02 ice time. It's quite a bit. Defensemen aren't scoring a whole lot, but -5. Reinbacher, a +22. That's a big loss on that first pair when he's out. 17 points. That's pretty good for him. Yeah, he's having a good year. Once he gets back on that first pair, that should be good. Missa with a -10. Schneider -5. Ritta -5. Third line, a little bit disappointing. And then goalies, Diego been a little bit disappointing. He's finally getting a little bit better. Save percentage 902. Goals against under 3. That's good. Finley's been good. We'll see who wants the net, who's going to play better. Kind of seems like he wants the net pretty bad. George, probably fine to be in the AHL. If we can get solid goaltending, I think we can be deadly. Next episode, we will go over the trade deadline. I kind of like to do things a little bit early, so maybe 27th. We'll maybe see if we want to do any trades. I will have that more ironed out next episode. But the ones that we're thinking is McMichael and Doan. But if we are trying to win, it won't be bad to try to keep these guys. McMichael, 20 goals, only 8 assists. He has a +1. 12-21 ice time. Josh Doan. He's been a little bit injured. 5 goals, 11 assists. He's a -2. 1209. Josh Doan might have decent trade value, so that's why I'm kind of thinking him. Maybe not a long-term guy, but who knows? Maybe we'll just try to keep it and keep it rolling. Backman is an 83 overall. Was a +6. Not a point guy. Definitely a fourth-line guy. I don't know if we would trade Josh Doan to get worse. So maybe we ride it out for the rest of the year and make our decisions in the offseason with those guys. I will think about that. Thank you for watching. Peace out. Have a good one. Next video, trade deadline, I will have more of an idea of what we want to do. But goddamn, do we need a save. That is the story of this year so far. We need a goddamn save.